last session, it was a pretty short session, but you
Not
guys
like today.
returned to the empty threshold to meet with Ordego's school teacher, the head priest, and you informed him of the bone shard's fate. Afterwards, there was a brief discussion on what to do with who to trust with your information. And you guys decided after a long rest to follow another lead pointing towards the Grey Dirge Bank. And you found the entrance seemingly guarded by a couple of swarms of different like appendages. And let's I'll put you guys on the map.
Ooh, a map.
But let's say that you guys are still pretty far away. I'm saying last time we said about 60 feet, but if you guys want to do anything beforehand, can still
Yeah, I think I
do
basically just wanted to get within range to like start blasting.
Start.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
think
Oh,
I
sorry.
think
The
I
most
would-
important part that happened last session is as you guys went there, Walker unveiled
Oh yeah,
from a
rabbit.
mysterious location his that's rabbits.
Bunny rabbit. Yeah.
Amazing.
Undead conjuration.
Bubbles
spawned
the
once
Eternal.
more.
Bubbles the Eternal.
Let me
Like
briefly
this,
describe
okay.
where you guys are and what it looks like. So you're standing outside of like opposite the bank. The bank building itself is like a windowless, very heavy stone, simple building. But the walls are like reinforced with iron bands in the shape of like skeletal hands interforged with jaws. The outside of the bank are six very black stone pillars that each have like a face on each side in a different like screaming grimace. I can actually show you some art of what that looks like.
That's a nice pillar.
Ooh.
Look good in our garden.
Are those like, what are those things on the bottom? Are they like bones or smaller bones or whatever those like white things?
No, those are part of the appendages that are crawling about right now.
Okay.
Although there's a good amount of like ants in this group of like swarms that you see scuffling about. Now that you get closer, you notice that a lot of the actual mass of the groups is composed of like very small finger bones and and toe heels and stuff like that. And as you learned or like you remembered last time that these are actually not like necromantic in nature, they are more like animated.
That's what we told him, yeah.
Yeah, like probably with arcane magic.
Okay.
Can I actually do exploit vulnerability outside of? Is that only God?
I checked that. I don't think so.
To invite ire or whatever to say, but I really dislike the non-symmetricity of these hats.
Hey, Jacko, add one in. Right here.
Yeah, well, the thing about the hands is that they are constantly moving about, and you guys have like you've been here for a few minutes, checking the situation out, and you realize that this group of hands is moving about like 20 feet up and down, north to south and back, and the other one is going east to west.
They overlap.
So yeah, so sometimes they overlap as well.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I think.
Do some of them then change directions, like individual hands? Some of them just like go like, "Ooh."
They seem
Very
pretty
important.
well organized.
Okay, good to know.
I mean, yeah, I think
It's like the not parades, but like the shows you can see on football field when they like walk right past each other.
Very well.
Yeah.
Well,
okay. Well, if you guys,
Austin-
oh sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
Looks like it's this is as good as any use your area magic.
Yeah, I just nod slowly and I guess I walk forward to about here, and I guess I wait till they're both within 60 feet of me. Like, I mean, now they will be, right? Like, if there's 120 and one. So, like, here, I guess if they're. Yo, stop moving, Jacko, I want to use magic! Okay. Stop. Okay, I can't pull this.
Okay,
No,
like,
Jacko, I can't.
stop.
Okay, when they're like this, so like, okay, so I'm 40 feet further off, so this is like 55 and it's like 60. Yeah, I'll just cast a telekinetic wrench, kind of like.
Okay.
I mean,
Let's
I don't know. I
roll
mean, we have to roll
initiative.
initiative, right? Yeah, and then I
Yeah.
guess like everyone could just delay until me would make the most narrative sense.
Yeah.
Boom! No one will better than that. No, mate. Roll worse. No,
I'll
roll
delay
worse.
until his turn.
Yeah, I will also delay until his turn.
Good work. It's good work. Delay.
Walker.
Walk over
Yes.
back.
Nice on my thingy. Yes. Roll.
Okay.
I did
roll.
roll.
Okay,
Good
excellent.
Walker. Good.
Walker doesn't need to, like, it's the perfect timing, right?
No delay. No delay.
Okay.
Okay, so you delay, Crow, you delay, Ocean. You wait for the perfect moment where they're both in range.
Wait, where's the sound? Why didn't random make the crazy sound? Is that when I click damage? I can't remember. Yeah, so one just like boom. Ah, there we go. I'm gonna choose to do bludgeoning damage, Checo.
Okay, so you rend the air, like pressurized damage. Oof, big
One
one.
bludgeoning damage. There's a lot of stuff to try to move in its space, you know, it's very heavy.
Is there any other
Magic
like
wood.
accompanying effects?
No.
Because they just take one.
No, it's just a
anyway.
basic for
I mean,
this.
if they crit succeed, they will take none.
Oh,
If they
right, yeah,
crit
you-
fail,
Oh,
they'll
if they
take
crit
two.
fail, they take 2.
Exactly.
Yeah,
big
they have a chance of taking double damage.
It's a pretty big deal.
Okay,
yeah.
both fail, but
Sweet.
Yeah, so one.
One damage each. You love to see
so
it.
you're
You
in the
love to
process
see
of.
Oh, they
Yeah,
died!
weaknesses,
Oh,
then I
oh
think
no!
more.
Oh no!
They had 1 damage each.
That
Or
was
bludgeoning
what
is
I
super
needed.
effective. One or the
Yeah, I mean,
other.
that's true. I mean this one.
They have, like, if they have any weaknesses, those damage
Yeah,
one
yeah.
damage still matters. A lot.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, that is 2 actions, and for my final action, you know what? I'll just cast a little shield.
Yeah,
See.
I'll start
Okay.
my
Just,
round
get a
after
little
Ostian has done his round.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, give me a second. Yeah. So, up until now, you've done a lot of slashing with these emanating energies, of course. So the bludgeoning, maybe you're not that practiced on, but you
Right.
do see that just the amount of appendages that are in the targeted group, it is obviously more effective than usual, and some of them
Good.
are damaged to a point where they're motionless.
Oh,
And you wanted to
Always
come in
shield.
after Ocean.
Okay, yep, and I will. Let's see. So I am 40. So I'm 50 feet away from that thing, and these guys right behind me. So seeing that they are swarms, I will take just 1 step forward, but I'll just do this. So I'm 35 feet away, and then I will simply raise my shield.
Are you
Okay.
like 35 feet away from that square or the square that Walker is standing in?
I'm 35.
That square, right? The
yeah,
square
from
you're
that
in.
square.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
yeah.
guys
Okay.
are 10 feet behind me.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, you stride forward and
Yeah,
take your
just
defensive
wanna
posture.
make sure they don't engulf multiple people at a time. You know.
Crow will enter combat after my.
Okay.
Now what was the? If I remember correctly, Expert Vulnerability doesn't have any specific range, so Crow's gonna Expert Vulnerability on this right one. And roll the Strict Law.
Even if it was range, I'm sure it's at least 60
Oh, wow.
feet. You know. Oh, a natural 18. That's pretty nice.
That is nice, yeah.
Yeah, so what you know, it does corroborate. It's the same information as what Mai knows. They are crafted whether by wizards or witches or engineers. Similar to, like, example, the ribcage you found in your basement. They are mindless and like linked in a sort of hive mind. Don't have any further intelligence. Considering their weaknesses, you know, similar to like the rat swarm you fought earlier, they are especially vulnerable to large sweeping attacks that target a lot of them in one go.
Sadly not a great success.
Only had sweet.
Oh wait, sorry, it's gone as low, right? Sorry, I was going off the wrong knowledge. Considering the lore, it is actually a crit success.
Ooh.
Unless by their DC. Oh yeah, no, definitely crit success. So you would know, well, you know they're immune to a lot of the effects that regular undead are immune to, like disease and
There we go.
death effects.
All resistances, weaknesses, immunities, including the amounts.
Amounts. Okay, I'll just read this out. Huh? Okay, so area damage 3, splash damage 3 are their weaknesses.
Okay.
The resistances, they are resistant to cold, electricity, fire, piercing, and slashing. All of them 3. Immunities, yeah, paralyzed, sickness, precision, poison, a lot of the undead stuff.
Okay. In that case, Crow will say, these things only really take any kind of pummeling. So usually pummeling and area effects are the only effective things against these things. As he drops his gun that he had drawn, and then he throws out his hand cannon. And this is by default on bludgeoning, because that's what Crow is used most for. And then, I guess, yeah, he'll take a shot at this guy. I think it's
Sure.
like within 60 feet. Yeah, it's 60 feet of me, so
What's the
it's
range?
gonna be -2 for it.
Oh. Yeah. Easy crit, but I'm still sure.
Yeah, easy crit.
Easy crit. Oh,
Ooh, it's probably still a hit with -2.
20?
When did it
It
hit?
does hit.
Okay. So +3 on top
For-
of that.
Right,
Okay.
yes. So you target an especially clumped up area and manage to, even with a single bullet.
It's a cannon,
spread some
so
pretty
it does
heavy
have
wound.
sly AoE, you know, technically.
Sure, yeah, that makes sense.
It
So-
blasts through
Yeah,
multiple
that
of them.
lasts. Yeah, there's some shrapnel going about.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was very.
Very effective, yes.
That's also very loud. So there's that.
Yes.
Oh yeah, gun shot.
Yeah,
It
it does actually like echo through the streets.
Yeah, imagine walking towards the gunshot. Crazy, man.
Okay, is that your turn, Crew?
Yeah.
Walker. Wow.
Nice.
Good shit.
Yeah, Walker, you conjure up your pale blast,
They're a crit on.
and it is a crit indeed. And you just like
Let's go.
it explodes and almost like it does like like a holy explosion, blasting away this group of appendages.
Lego.
Okay, that was pretty effective.
All right,
Let's just cast shield.
of course, spellcasters have 3 actions.
Crazy, right?
So this group of small limbs and appendages rushes over. Okay, wait, I'm bad at math, guys. So it has, I'll just say it has 20 speed. How many actions does it need to get within
To
range?
get into the square?
Oh,
Into the square, yeah.
3.
Yeah,
It needs
3
3
actions,
actions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They, you see that as opposed from the the kind of shamble, well, the slow patrolling they were doing before, now they seem like animated and enraged, and with a lot more speed, they rush at you, at the group of you, but that's as far as they can get. But they will like try and get as close as possible.
he doesn't actually. Okay, he goes as far as possible, but it only goes me.
Yeah, technically I'm 5 feet more. Or
He could
I
technically
don't know,
run past
if
me
it
and
has
be
60
enveloped.
feet.
yeah, it could
them
go.
if they
It
want
could
to.
go as far as it wants, like in relation.
Yeah, like it has a movement, right?
Yeah,
To
okay.
like try and
Yeah. That's plenty.
because yeah, you do see that they ignore you, Mai, and they go straight for Ostion.
Oh, not no bones.
Not the bones.
God
But also,
damn
it is your turn. You're surrounded by these small finger bones and the like, just trying to get up at you.
Okay, not a big fan of that. I will. I'll use one action to try to like just step away from that to try to get out of dodge. Just stride past them 25 feet to here. And then I will hearing that, they're obviously weak to AoE, I will, try to just grasp the air that they are basically, like inside and try to rip them apart. I will target, I'll just do, I don't know, do kind of on top of each other, so it doesn't really matter that they're the same, but I'll just do it like this.
Yeah, okay.
Why is it a
Let me
2 point?
see.
It's just I put it wrong, so technically it should be in the corner like that. So let me move down here. This time better than 1, I'm sure. Nope, I was not sure.
Okay. They succeed,
Maybe.
but
Okay.
take
So
1.
take that 1 plus weakness anyway.
Oh, plus weakness, of course. Yeah, good of you to say.
Yeah, and that's just my turn. Oop.
Oh my god, he ended the counter.
Yeah, that's almost like 20 seconds.
And the turn.
And I will change my grip to a two-handed grip.
Ooh.
And then I will turn around and slash at it.
Ooh.
26. Alright, that is a crit.
Okay.
Oh, boys.
Ooh,
That's
Three
slashing wire.
Resistance.
Yeah, like-
Resistant to slashing wire.
It does have 3 resistance, it's
Only
true.
25 damage.
But I mean, I don't know how to narrate this with a
I
broadsword.
mean, that
you
looks
know,
like a cleave. She looks also cleave without
They
cleaving.
go prone, they do that like dance move where you do like to run in a circle and you're prone, with your legs, and you like kind of do going around. Just holding your sword,
Just start breakdancing. Okay.
Exactly.
I fucking
Alright, yeah,
grab
you-
the
you-
sword with my
heavy
feet
cleave.
and start that fucking.
And you just grind these old bones to dust.
I
And,
like sweep them with the broadside of the sword,
Oh yeah.
Get in the trash.
Bludgeon them to death. Interestingly, as you get close and you focus on them, you immediately notice that some of the hands and like separated wrists you can identify in this pile are wearing wristbands, and the wristbands have the symbol of Urgathoa on them, which kind of like seems strange to you in a moment, but because worshippers of Urgathoa don't usually go around worshipping with their wristbands, they have like holy symbols and stuff like that. But then you realize or you remember that the Celebrants faction, the faction that is in charge of the parades and parties and propaganda for Gab, they use the Urgathoa symbol because a lot of the members of the Celebrants are followers.
Some of these seem to belong to the Celebrants, or were made by them.
Well, in that case, it could be that we are dealing with the traps left by them.
Unimpossible.
Grabs his weapon from the ground and shoots his weapon.
Doesn't change what we need to do.
This is very
And I changed my grip to be able to be, shields up while exploring the temple.
Well, it is the bank.
Or not
but,
the temple, but
Back to the text match.
Yeah, so as you are walking towards the door, so the atop, like I would call them, are these faces like staring down at you. The entrance itself is like an iron double door. Seems very heavy, set in like an archway of gaping skulls. And the doors are closed right now.
Yes, to be sure about the fucking wristband thing. Are those like the celebrate people? Are they just like propaganda people, or do they have anything to do with the bank? As far as
Roll me a society check.
okay.
Or greater, sure, if you have it or something like that, but yeah.
I think I only have. I have a +0 on society. I can use.
Ooh.
Oh, natural
should be
16.
blind, of course.
Should be
Oh,
blind.
sorry. Fuck.
But it's I'll make an exception because we don't have time for you to read them. You know that the bank used to belong to the tax collectors union, and as the bank closed a couple of years ago, the celebrants held a giant parade to celebrate the event of the bank moving towards the capital Makatar. You know that a part of this celebration was actually these appendages that seem to have been left behind and forgotten, maybe.
Okay. Yep, I don't really like most of that info, other than the last part. I think we already knew the rest already. So
just to check, I don't sense any sort of magic coming off any of these like weird skulls staring down at us or anything, right? There's no sort of like weird spying magic kind of. That's what also.
You don't sense any magic. No, they seem form over function.
Okay.
people ready?
Not so.
I'm ready.
Crow, as you get close to the door and you're like paying specific attention.
Oh wait.
That was in
I know that was
character.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you notice that as Mai is in front of you, like peer behind her or in front of her, or like beside her, and you notice that the lock on the door is burned off almost, like it is broken because of something that happened. You probably think it was acid or something.
It's broken.
Looks like that door lock's been burned. Perhaps that's it? Could be something else, but someone has definitely messed with that lock.
Saves us the time.
Is it like the
Possibly.
door? I like obviously look at it. Is it only the lock, or does it seem like the entire like door section has been fucked with? So it's like, is it
Roll me a
like I
perception
could just
check.
push it open instead of just I don't need to.
Yeah,
turn
give me a
the-
perception check to
the
see
handle.
what you find.
Oh fuck! I'll do the secret. Oh,
Okay.
secret.
Good choice.
Course,
I
when it's
said it
low.
before. The roll fucking
Yeah,
happened,
we did
okay.
say before.
It's fair. You check it out and you see that the destroyed part of the door, the acid, whatever it was, has burned the specific mechanism of the lock. The rest of the door seems relatively untouched.
Okay.
So
But still, Mai like turns her sword, so she like holding the so the blade like goes like this, and she like uses the pommel of the sword to like push down on the handle and push the door open.
yes, without much resistance, you open the door.
Oh, there's a statue right in front of me.
Yes, let me briefly explain what you immediately see. You see the floor is a white blackened marble, and although the air is like heavy and dusty, you get the sense that there was quite a expansive and well-to-do bank. The symbol you see on the floor is the national symbol of Gap. All of you recognize this. It's actually the glyph of the king himself, not the country. It's like the wizard glyph. Immediately in front of you, you see a statue resembling a woman wearing like a tattered cloak, and she is standing, a few feet from the door, and one of the hands is like reaching out towards the door, and one of them is clutching a sack.
Yeah, that looks like that's a thief.
Does it look like it's been collecting dust for a long time, or like I look at this chandelier and then I look at the feet that seem like
Give me
comparable
another
enough.
perception check. Yeah, you were secret, of course.
A little separate, you know, it's just so you can see a little bit more.
Okay. Yeah, you're pretty sure that this statue is a lot more recent. It hasn't gathered much dust at all. So, looking at like the statue, it's probably been here less than a month.
No, this is pretty recent. The sack itself, is that also? Oh, it's also stone.
It's a good size.
Is it a person? Could be any local.
How heavy
Just
is the
saying.
statue, Jacko?
It is
How
solid
much bulk
stone.
is it?
Yeah, Ian, can you remember how heavy?
Yeah, I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it's double what it would normally be. So I think
That sounds about
if it would just be a medium creature, it would be 12. For small, it would be 6.
Okay, it is a humanoid woman, so it would be 12 bulk then.
Okay. Too heavy. Like, I step past her. Wait, maybe I'll give her like a proper look. Do I recognize this woman? Is it another secret perception check? Try to
No,
recognize her?
I'll use the same one for that.
Okay.
The woman is unfamiliar to you.
Okay.
So
Yes, as you guys step in, sorry, you see that there's alcoves to the southeast and southwest that appear to have been like waiting rooms. You see right in front of you towards the north what would be like the tellers, you know, with the glass windows where the employees would be, and you see a couple of like doors to the northwest and northeast.
Look at the doors, see if any of them are
yes,
completely
we
left
should
untouched or not.
try to figure out what caused the petrification of that person
Probably.
before we run the same trouble.
Wait, let me actually see. Also, you're detecting magic. I'm not sure if you detect any.
Oh, and from the fact that she's over there, she probably came from this door.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, as you step into the room, you do detect magic.
Okay. Just like immediately when I step in.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I would just say there is magic at work here.
Where?
Not pinpointed. Probably just is within this space.
Can you triangulate it?
I mean, I will like I know we'll go through walls, so I'll spend like I don't know, like I'll go like over here and like kind of like against this wall to see if I still detect magic, if it's like in this corner, for instance.
Okay. Yeah. So you're trying to like.
And then I'll go do
narrow
that in the
down.
other corner, you know, like trying to like
You detect some magic, both like you're not sure like the specifics, but both like around this corner, like on the southeast end, and towards the north.
Okay.
Towards
Yeah, so
the glass.
I guess when I detected more around here, I mean, I'll have like there's like these random like boxes or pouches. I'll have like I'll kind of just like you know invest. Oh yeah, I mean, I'll say out loud there is something hidden here which is producing.
Let me give you some hand with that.
Yeah, and I quickly look, I guess, around.
Yeah, so as you guys are looking around there, yeah, most of these are like emptied out. Like there's cupboards and crates, but like underneath one of them, like mostly underneath one of them, you do find a parchment, and it appears to be a scroll.
That must be it.
Do you recognize the magic?
Need to take a closer look.
Probably not trapped.
No, I'll like go to pick it. I like pick it up. I try to. So when I do that quick look over it, I guess I automatically try to identify it. So I don't think it needs to be a level I can cast, just if it's on my spell list. So if it's on the occult spell list, and if it's common.
Is occult?
Yeah.
It is, yes.
Oh, sweet. So yeah, I do. You're right. I do know it.
Yeah, you recognize it as a scroll of a magic aura.
Magic aura. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
It
Also,
does
the
cantrip,
appearance of an item's magic aura. Okay, so you can choose to basically make something show up as something else. Huh.
Oh, it's a different one. Yeah.
Okay, it's like a disguise spell.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
Well, I think I was thinking of read aura, not magic.
Crazy. Okay. It does say it's an uncommon photo jack.
Is there still magic when you figure that one out?
Yeah, I still send some in the north of the room, right? Like if I'm, I mean, it's like a 30-foot emanation. So if I like do this like logically, if I'm here, do I like? I mean, it's basically
Yeah,
the
this
whole
is
room,
you
right?
can.
Yeah, interestingly, as you're in that corner and you try again, and as you get closer, you realize that it pops up a little early as well. So it's hard to say, but it's the ping that you got earlier was maybe too far for the original ping you got. So
The thing I
um,
got earlier was too far.
so yeah,
Perhaps
so
the
there's
chandeliers.
probably two sources.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I get that. But I just mean like if I'm like, for instance, back here, do I get the ping, or do I like, if I like move, like slowly walk forward, taking my time, like
Yes, like even outside you get a ping now that the doors are open.
okay, so it must now then be somewhere
Is
at
it
the
just the
beginning,
statue that's magical?
perhaps. I don't know. I'll go. I mean, I don't think I can really. I don't have read, or I don't think I can like specifically check. I don't know if I can choose to like. If I ignore magic you're fully aware of. No, I'm not fully aware of it. I'd have to be guessing.
If you just stand, in that corner over there, you shouldn't be. You should be too far away from the statue.
If I'm here, so I take out a line of sight of the top jacker, but I'm still
Yeah.
within range of the statue.
Like that? No, you don't get a ping.
It is not the statue.
What
There is
about the
something else here.
chandeliers?
Perhaps.
They would be within the described radius also.
There is something. It could also be the doors. There could be illusion magic here. It is many possibilities.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
they would.
If we
easily.
can't figure this out, then we can just move on.
Indeed.
Ew, guys. We should try to put our minds to the thoughts on what could have caused that petrification. Just so that we are aware of all the possibilities.
But for all we
Astro-
know, it could be like, I don't know,
As Crow
a giant
rolls,
basilisk in one of the rooms. I don't.
as Crow rolls a blind GM roll of things he could think of ways to petrify.
Giant vat of petrification powder. Just dump it.
Vat of powder.
I mean, Crow, yeah, in
And I
your,
don't know if petrification like if it's a powder or liquid. I don't know. I don't do this stuff.
in your travels and studies, Crow, you've heard of various things that could cause petrification, like even curses, some poisons, perhaps creatures. You've probably heard of some myth of like a woman with snake for hair. There's a lot of things that could cause it. Of various different areas of both magic and otherwise.
But the list is quite big now that I think about it. So let's just hope it's not a basilisk or gorgon or any of the really nasty things.
Let's hope.
Don't look at their eyes.
So boys, do you want to go through the door that she seemingly ran out of, or do you want to go for the other door?
Well, she looted the door that she seemingly ran out of. So I will take the other door.
Okay.
Although that side doesn't have traps anymore necessarily, because she might have triggered them. Considering she's now stone. That's
think
about
which one?
In the end, we will have to go through both. It does
This
not
is true.
matter much.
Okay, I walk to the closest one.
As you walk over to the door, you take a step in this, to face the door, and suddenly, beneath your feet, the floor begins to glow in various arcane runes, and around you is now.
That was the magic.
You can see some.
Yes.
So almost like arcane lasers as
Whoa!
Fucking Resident Evil shit going
a
on.
rune beneath you gets triggered, summoning rune appears, and let's roll some initiative.
A summoning. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Summoning is complete.
They summoned mine.
He's fucking summoned.
It's summoned
Yeah,
away.
you just see it might disappear and then just show up again in a different part of the room as an enemy.
Ooh, teleportation. That's really something.
Perhaps I was supposed to kill you guys now.
Nay, no, don't do that.
As
No.
the rune gets cast
Oh, it's a cockadoodle-doo!
out of the magic
Oh, that's
that
definitely
summons
not
out of these lasers, almost like 3D prints, a cockatrice. Well, sure, yes, I apologize, but it's like a weird like chicken with
Yeah,
like lizard wings and a tail. I'll say, like, which you guys haven't thought of, like creatures that can turn you to stone. You recognize at least the name of the cockatrice.
So would Crow know
Who
immediately
would
that
forget
this is a
about the
stone
chicken
thing?
that can turn people into stone, you know?
Yeah.
Like-
Would we know? Yeah, would we know that about? Like nothing else.
Yes, you would know that much at least.
Okay. Do we know how it does it?
You would need some further recalling for that.
Okay. Gotcha. That's
Only we
just way
had
too
a
much.
character
So-
specifically
Built to do that,
specifically
yeah.
does that.
Oh, probably.
Begin
As
with
part,
transfer.
really as part of their actions, very efficiently.
Okay, so also you were prepped. You were ready for magical energies. And
I really
you
knew
see
this was coming, but I didn't say it. It was funny. I sensed this magic circle right at the beginning, guys.
Also, I
Yeah.
can't
Can you
even
still
see it
pause,
right
by
now.
the way?
You can.
Yeah, you need unpause trigger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let's just start it off with a little bit of kinetic projectile. I'll pick up, I don't know, just like maybe a broken shard. I don't know, like chandelier or candle or something, just lying around. I don't know, just
Sure,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
kind of just like fling it towards the side of the weird animal.
Oh,
Ooh, natural
Oh
19.
wow. All right, that is a hit.
Just scary
no,
guy.
not a great wow.
Scary guy.
Oh, that guy
Not
would
a
be
crit
very
on a
good,
natural
please.
19. That's pretty
Oh
scary.
my god, I got
Oh
some
my
good
god,
ones.
that's 3 once in a row.
But I'll choose slashing. No, I
Okay.
grabbed like a random chandelier, piercing, like a random like fragment of metal. just,
Yeah, so like
shrapnel
a
almost,
yeah,
or-
so a
Yeah,
metal
yeah.
bar that was broken off. And you try
Yeah.
like stab it into this weird chicken lizard.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it does pierce, but you can see that it is not very.
Understandable. Then
Oh,
for
you have
one more
another action, of course.
action, I will. You know what? I'm gonna get it. I've been in the front too much recently, and sometimes I get hit. I'm gonna go back to.
Oh, excellent.
Right.
Full line of sight.
Can you also go back on your cam so I can see? Oh, thank you. All right, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Crow is your turn.
Okay, Grow has a look at this cockatrice and starts thinking about how he can hurt it better.
Okay. Yeah. So you're focusing on the potential weaknesses and resistances of a creature like this. You know immediately that they're not very resistant or weak to any particular thing.
I only get the highest weakness. Yeah, don't look at that.
Yeah, they don't have any. And you know that cockatrices, they're usually found in the wild, stalking like the hills or the more isolated areas of cities in search of prey. And you know that it looks for this prey. It can turn the creatures to stone with its beak. So as it pecks at the victim,
Okay.
they get turned to stone. And you know that once this is accomplished, they consume the leftover statue piece by piece. Yeah, you know there's various rumors about their origin. You're not sure. People like researchers aren't sure what came first, the cockatrice or the egg. And you know that usually they gather in flocks. So perhaps you were lucky that this one was summoned by itself.
Is there known cures like for petrification of by cockatrice? Or is it like a general you just have to use any cure for
Yeah, you're not immediately sure of like how to cure this petrification.
Okay. Don't get back to that thing. That would be nasty. Also, it's the source of that petrification. Scroll then. Oh.
Do we have cool art for it, Jacob?
Oh, of course, of course.
Nice. I love my cool art. I'm adding to my Pokédex. I need the art.
Yeah, throw,
Who's this? Cockatrice.
This is gonna look like a
what's,
Pokemon.
what's the antithesis of stone?
Ash. Right.
Wait.
It's acid.
Yeah, let's go. The Crow
Pickaxe,
takes
a chisel.
Crow. Oh yeah, Crow. Yeah, that's a good one. Crow takes out the chisel, as is like. Okay, Chris takes out the chisel on his other hand. That's like part of the thing. Let's be like.
Okay, I have a hero point.
Thank you, Tiny. And then he throws out his repeater and blasts the fuck out of that thing.
That's
That's cool.
No, we didn't notice the candles, man.
How did we miss the
We didn't notice
candles?
the candles,
Yeah.
guys. Come
The
on.
candles magically appeared as
Okay.
mice up into the room. I think because the cockatrice is summoned, there's no art for it. It's
Shame. Night Crow. Let's go. Ooh.
oh,
But
wow,
that's
yeah,
the-
that strikes.
Alright, so the last 3 on top of this.
They still don't have anything on your character sheet you can like mark. How have they not done that yet? It's crazy.
Yeah,
Sorry, so what's the added damage? +2?
+3.
+3, okay.
Be sure?
Yeah.
Check.
The loud bang reverberates
Thank you.
and strikes into the cockatrice
Yeah, 2 plus half level.
from the side, like you just hit it in the wing and it just lets out a clap.
Oh.
And that
You could check it
would
out.
be entire Crow's turn. That's 3 actions.
Alright, effective. Now, Mai, before you connect, it's the cockatrice. Yeah, so as you try and defend yourself, as you know, Crow warned, it does try to hack at you with its beak.
21. It's one higher than what it actually says. So raise my shield from
Oh,
brace activity.
22, so it strikes.
Oh my god.
Yes, it's been nasty.
Oh.
I think the AC was gonna give away that this thing is gonna be a nasty one.
It's a spooky guy.
And it does this amount of damage to you.
But I will use Selfish
-2.
Shield to
Minus
reduce
2.
that to 2 damage.
Yeah, so the beak gets like in between some plates on your armor, and like you can feel the flesh tearing as you need to make a fortitude save.
No, sure, that's a good roll for mine. Nice.
22.
Alright, you are fine
Yeah.
as it keeps up the assaults.
Keep the one with the good fall in the front. please.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice stuff.
That misses wide as it tries to go for the same spot. No way, right? No way.
No,
Okay, yeah,
he
and then-
rolled a 22
as
and a
you-
9.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
7 on the third attack.
And yeah, you shore up your defenses. You take away your leg, and it backs at air as you retaliate.
Good.
Okay. This one surely is not mindless, as I will attempt to use. I'm just gonna make sure I still don't have this fucker. No, good. I will attempt my dark field. Try to intimidate. Okay, that's never gonna work.
Go on initiative.
Yep. And then I will simply strike it once. That hit, and I raise my shield.
Yeah, no, it doesn't quite catch the bird, lizard, or walker.
Yeah, 5 and a 7 is not a good picture.
Yeah, no.
Best.
I mean, I just put the bad dice away next time. Put the better
I
dice.
think it's the perfect time to summon a thing, like a new thing.
New thing.
Yeah, summon Get 4. We will cast that with Dead. and it will be a zombie shambler.
A zombie shambler. Okay, yeah, you
The
conjure
Japanese
up
got hundreds of those in the hopper.
from this pristine white black marble floor comes
Like right
crawling out as if from the dirt a zombie shambler.
Look at that.
Ooh, what a picture.
That is a beautiful picture.
Pretty nice, pretty nice.
Pretty nice.
That's a really good art, actually.
Yeah, good job.
You mean this art?
Wow, added to the Pokédex.
Very
Number
nice.
1.
Just imagine like mud like coming up from the floor and the zombie like crawling out.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, you
It goes for a
Control it.
punch.
and it tries to slam its arm into the back of the cockatrice. That still doesn't connect. Like the cockatrice, aware of this some moaning from behind,
Even with
um,
flanking and shit?
evades even with flanking. Yes,
Ah,
evades a punch at the last
It's
second. It was relatively close.
unfortunate.
But
Okay.
19 or 20 is the magic number.
I guess goes the second.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, that makes contact as the bird flaps away a little bit with the right hook. The shambler with impressive force catches it for how much?
6 bludgeoning plus grab.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh, grab.
All right, yeah, so it can
What
automatically
did you
grab.
say?
That's that.
That's auto crap? No check. Just auto crap, no check.
It's
That's
not the
plus
one
grab.
where it's not the one where it says if it's normal grab, they have to use an action to do it after hitting with the attack. If it's improved grab, then it happens.
Literally, actually, I mean, I don't know. Like, it says melee
That's
fist
plus
plus
grab.
blah blah blah, bludgeoning plus grab.
Yeah, to do that, then they need to spend an action to do it actually after you hit. Otherwise, it's improved grab. I am
No, no,
pretty damn sure.
that's my turn. That's my turn.
Okay. This guy, I can't see the HP, but I'm pretty sure they've got a fair amount left, so I will choose to unleash my psyche. I'm scared. I don't want to get turned to stone. I already am basically calcium. I will embrace my psyche. And,
All right, yes, you embrace your psyche, and as before, you conjure up these chains around your neck, accompanied by the crystal, and maybe it's because the stalk of being turned to stone, but the ruby feels especially cold to you, as if you want to take it off.
Ooh, as if I want to take it off.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're aware that people have emotions. You don't generally have emotions, but
Aware of the concept, yeah.
yeah, you're aware of the concept, and the thing that you notice is you would rather have this thing off your neck.
That makes sense. And then I will attempt to use an action to create a diversion. I'm basically, I'm basically planning to, send a telekinetic trail and shooting another bard at it. And as kind of diverted, I'll try to just make almost, narratively, try to almost make a different kind of bit of, just masonry nearby, just shake a little bit, just exert a little almost side parts, so to see if it can sync stats what's flying at it before actually sending something else.
Yeah, that's cool. Have a hero point and roll me a deception check.
Yes, a deception check indeed. Okay, so 22.
So much text for great diversion.
Nice, it's a complicated action.
At least it doesn't take up the entire screen.
Yeah, the cockatrice is momentarily distracted. Like it turns around towards the movement, the weird, occult, small arcane effect, and yeah, you become hidden to it.
Yes, exactly. Take advantage when it's off guard to make it so it counts as flat-footed, and then I will
Yes.
send the actual real projectile flying towards it.
All right.
And I'll use a hero point, but that sucks.
Paradox.
Ooh, that's a good.
Natural
Ooh,
15
good reroll,
instead.
good reroll.
Yes, yeah. The distraction works as you just hit it square in the chicken breast.
Excellent. But 2 non-natural 6 this time.
Or 8 total.
Amazing. 8 total? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's
I'm
the
back.
What's
Not being
the injured status
not
of
barely-
the thing, by
barely
the way?
injured.
Grow. Those are 3 actions here. Okay. Grow just goes for straight up another shot towards it. Yeah.
Okay.
Slightly
Take
just
advantage.
take advantage of the fact that it's been distracted by Osteon just moments ago.
Exactly.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Yeah, that also makes contacts.
that's some nice 8-bit range attack.
Oh,
Okay, so it's 6 damage total.
yeah. And then
As you
Grow.
threaten it with your hammer.
Yeah. Then Grow does a quick with his cane. He quickly stumps the ground. And pretty much create a distraction of what he's doing elsewhere.
Oh, the fake shot.
He's doing so that would be gradient diversion. Himself.
This guy's got so many
Ooh.
versions.
Ooh.
Baby. Imagine does on the attack with
Crit success.
Yeah,
that's
so
good.
you slam it into the ground. It is a crit success, and the sound echoes, bounces off the walls, and the cockatrice, it doesn't know where to look right now as you succeed.
Critical
so you
success
are-
doesn't help anything in great
No,
diversion.
sadly, it doesn't do. It doesn't appear to do anything. But yeah, you are hidden from it. As it
And
is
then
first
Grow
towards
goes for the second shot.
you. Okay, as it is distracted.
Oh, I thought it was another 20. I still have
I
something.
use a hero
Yes.
point on that.
Oh, God.
Uh,
Oh, the hero points used.
You do get it back, but
Classic.
it doesn't hit.
Hey,
It just
get your
bounces
bad-
off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
if you
that?
have ones, yours doesn't count. That's always.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Now the cockatrice
Oh shit, it's still there.
continues its assault on you, Mai,
Okay.
clucking wildly in your face. Does the bottom work yet? It does not.
Okay, it needs to roll a 7 to miss me.
Nah. Not that, that's pretty good.
Roll another 9. No!
Right.
I'll use Selfish Shield again to reduce it by 3.
Okay, it is
Nothing.
nothing.
Even without the Selfish Shield. But I don't have any other
So you don't take any
reactions.
damage, but I believe you still need mythic save, right?
Sure, I'll take the 17.
You'll take the 17. Yeah, as the the beak heads for the wound it created earlier and gets inside of your skin, and you can feel from inside of you. You can feel some of your flesh and the non-running blood because you're a vampire begin to harden as you feel yourself becoming slowed.
Miss slowed one.
Yes, slowed one.
What the fuck is
Is it-
slowed?
It's a bit slow, I know, just like the
Continuous
zombies.
assaults.
They know how it is.
Plus
ooh, that's pretty bad
Eight.
effect for me.
Not good.
Ooh.
Alright, it makes contact once again. It's just like it's now that it's like near this wound, it just like clamps on with its beak and doesn't want to let go. As you take 6 damage this time.
5 because I'm still
Sure.
Selfish Shield.
Make another fortitude save.
That's sweet.
Ooh,
Wait.
went on 20
Oh,
almost.
okay, 22.
Yes, you
Almost.
steal yourself and manage to shrug off the effects as it tries desperately once again with its final action. Ooh, for 20.
20 misses.
20
20
misses?
misses.
Yeah, with my shield up, it's 21 HP.
Oh, my god, you're so tanky.
Yeah,
Alright, yeah.
champions really
Yeah.
tanky boys.
It has 3 actions. And then it is your
Ha! As Mai will simply raise her. Actually, she'll fucking change grip. Go
Oh,
two-handed and fucking slash at this thing. 22 with the flanking?
With the
Or how-
flanking, it strikes.
Okay.
Nice flanking.
Actually, this will do an additional, because I use Selfish Strike or Selfish Shield. This actually does an extra. Is it 1 point of negative damage? Yes, 1 point of negative damage.
Extra 1 point of
So
damage.
12. Yes, 12 and 1 point of negative.
Alright, that is on 1 HP.
Okay, and then I will do another slash.
Oh, is it free to like go two-handed?
Oh, 19.
19 with the
Oh, it
flanking,
doesn't
it
go
hits
in
again.
two-handed. It costs you
Oh,
an action.
nice!
Sorry?
And it
Cool.
still does +1 because
Doesn't
it's until the end
two-handed
of my
swapping
turn.
two-handed weapon cost an action?
Oh, fuck,
It
it does. I
does.
can't do the second attack. You're right.
Yeah.
With that 40
Oh,
damage.
right, yes. Sad
Good walk.
times.
No, it is 1 HP, so please kill it.
We'll try.
Yeah, you have a mighty slash, and you see blood spray out.
Like really wants to slash it again quickly, but feels like the like fucking gets my joints like locking in on the static impact.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Walker.
Indeed. Punchy punch of the zombie shambler. Let's go.
Right.
Punch.
Good zombie got this.
Punch.
Ooh, with the flanking?
With the
it
flank?
hits, yeah.
Oh, so 19 was the number.
Let's go.
So yeah, the cockatrice flaps in the air, and Mai just cuts it heavily across the chest as the shambler just like slams into like his backbone, and you hear like the frail chicken bones inside cracking as it's.
Can I add some flavor to this kill?
Please.
Just like slams it on the back, just grabs it by the neck, just lifts it up, and just bites it in the neck, bites it in the head.
Delicious.
Nice chicken wing, lovely. I don't know if it's gonna matter, but have a hero point anyway.
Thank you.
I mean, I think we are ending retreat right now. Right?
Well,
'Cause
I
we're
mean,
going-
yeah, I'll say because it's like kind of a half session, you can save the hero point for next.
Shit, I used mine. What? No.
Yeah, I used mine because of that.
Okay, you can't
didn't
say it.
use
Can't
your
say it. I'm
own.
sorry.
Can't say it. Only talking
Can't
to
say
it.
it.
Nah, it's fine. We can say
Um,
Save game.
it.
I mean, I got my hero point back, so I don't mind after hero points.
Okay,
are
yeah.
but yeah.
Okay, so you can save it as well. It's fine.
Excellent.
All right.
Definitely
So
got
yeah,
this
and
one
the
shot.
room goes quiet. Do we want to end here, or do we want to?
I want to know, does the slow end, Jacko?
You want to know does it slow in? Yeah, as the cockatrice after a minute or so, like the body just vanishes, and
Oh, it's okay.
let me check.
Robots close the doors, by the way, meanwhile.
Oh, the outside doors, yeah.
No, you wait for a while, like 30 seconds pass, a minute passes, and you still feel your joints locking up, and yeah, you nod yourself.
Let me have a look at that. Perhaps I can do something with some medicine. Actually, cannot. Okay, yeah, that's a thing. Actually, well, I'll probably know. Can I do anything about that with medicine before trying?
It would be a lore
Um,
check, wouldn't it?
Yeah, either roll medicine or lore.
Yeah. What's my medicine? Okay.
Both look up at these buckets. You gotta
Okay.
eat.
So +5 with the medicine or +6 with law?
What
Which one
I
is
feel like
better?
lore is just better in every situation, right?
Yeah. Okay, so private GM check.
Blind, not private.
Blind.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, wait, fuck. Need to reroll that, I guess, then. Let's go
Yeah.
check. Rip.
Good.
Also nice 23.
I'm sure you'll roll above a 17 on the...
24 now.
Yeah, let's hope that our Crow gets very dubious information, possibly.
No, similarly to like when the cockatrice appeared, you were quite sure of what it actually was. You are familiar with these creatures. They're kind of like on bottom rung of creatures that can turn people to stone, so they're quite common in that regard. You know that
Might just cut her arm off. It's fine.
Yes, there's only one way to get over death. And you're already dead.
wait, I'm not actually. Wait, maybe it does go away. My apologies. Let me double check.
Google. Well, how?
Definitely sounds like something would go away, just based on how low level that enemy is.
Yes. Okay, sorry, my bad. Yeah, no. Actually, after a little while, you do feel your senses come back as the pulsing returns.
Yeah, Maya like flexes and we get a crackle and like
I think that's
fucking.
done up. It's good for you.
Well, my guess would be that, Austin, do you still feel magic here?
Yeah.
Yes, you do still feel magic.
So, there's probably another one on that side in the same place.
If I go look, I mean, yeah, we can descend, but really quickly, can I kind of just search that square to see if I see anything here? Or like
You see
maybe the
anything
remnants of
where
a
you are right
magic
now?
circle? No, sorry, like the one in front
Oh,
of
sorry.
like what?
Yeah, you still feel magic. You can roll me an Arcana to see what you know about like struggles like this.
Yeah, I was more so just like also visually just like looking to see if I see any signs of like it. I don't know if it was like completely invisible, if I would be able to see faint magic lines in the ground, or if there'd be anything like that. But I don't know.
No,
If-
like
if-
it was completely invisible until it was
Okay.
triggered. So you're not sure on that front.
I kind of fucking suck, so I didn't try. What about cultism? What do you have to do?
Yeah, occultism works.
Sure, let's see. No,
Oh, no, sorry, it's actually identify magic with Arcana. My bad. I
after
lied to
then,
you.
no, I can't.
I
don't know.
volunteered a
Sorry, you
zombie to step on it.
I mean, I would just.
Sure.
Okay.
But
Lovely.
do
But
we
yeah,
want to
we'll
fight
do
this
that next
today?
time.
Yeah,
We'll do
let's
that
do
next
next
time.
time.
Yeah, but maybe we
Well,
sound
well.
like nothing appears anyway, you know.
And here
Okay.
for now.
Yeah, yeah.